took our days off from our full-time job to be here and enjoy Shibuya Station the second time around. The second time this week, unbelievable. We're so excited to go to some of our main destinations, such as...
A destination you would say, but it's just a slope. It starts from here, Miyamasuzaka.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay,
it's also
outside.
the name of the exit we are standing at.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
okay, I think it's my
Shibuya
first time.
Station.
We hope to have a glimpse of the青山学院University, which also has a long history, like for almost 150 years. Alright, and of course other places that would pique our interest or curiosity.
For 5 minutes from the bottom Miyamasuzaka Slope, and you can see a few slopes including Miyamasuzaka itself from here. And this slope or this hill once was famous for Mount Fuji viewing, but today you can't see anything with the tall buildings. And interesting story that this was very steep. It's now a lot gentler than before because of the redevelopment of this area, covered with concrete. But when people are riding horses with wheel, how do you call that?
Carriage.
Carriage, yeah. So they can't stop immediately on that steep slope. So they often rush into the houses.
So there were rows of houses there instead of buildings.
Yeah.
Those carriages, when they ran downwards the slope, as you said, they couldn't brake easily, and so they crashed onto some houses.
Yeah.
While walking, we found a very nice traditional Japanese shop that sells kimonos. And I'm buying this very special, unique kimono masks. Look at them, they're so cute, right? Oh my gosh, I want to buy so many. And how much is it? 800 yen, or about $10 US each. このお店の名前タンスやつ。何十年ぐらいやってます？十数年やってます。じゃあ着物と、はい、リユースの着物、サイクルの着物、そうです。あと新品も置いてます。わかりました。あとなんか花柄の、はい、ピンとか、hair accessories for kimono, because kimono is a full getup, not just about the dress, but also all the intricate details on the hair, on the obi or belt, even the sandals or shoes. We are now here in front of青山学院University, which is a popular university not only in Tokyo but also in Japan. It has been here for how long now? Almost 150 years. It was founded in 1874 by the first female Methodist missionary, Ms. Dora Schoonmaker. And at that time, it was just a year after the ediction against Christianity in Japan. And so you can imagine that it wasn't that easy for her and her peer to make this kind of religious education known all throughout Japan. But eventually people and the government were able to have an educational reform. That's how Aoyama Gakuen University evolved. So at first, when Ms. Schoonmaker made the girls' school in 1874, 2 years later, two other missionaries established two different boys' schools. And so those three schools merged together to form Aoyama Gakuen University. this university has went through a lot of challenges decades after its establishment. Aside from the strong protest from the public at that time against excessive, quote-unquote, excessive westernization, but they were able to overcome that. Another was during the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake, wherein a lot of the areas in the campus were destroyed. But then they were able to rise up and be the prestigious school that it is today. That's Aoyama University. Up to the 47th, I think, floor of Shibuya Scramble Square. There's an observation deck called Shibuya Sky. We're excited to look over the areas around Shibuya and maybe even the neighboring wards, right? We're now queuing. About to go now, actually. Dark. Still going towards the observatory on the escalator now. Oh my gosh, this is a bit scary. Don't worry, there's a glass pane. But then, at the top is finally the 47th floor. What I want to show you is that one on the horizon, very far from here. It's Tokyo Skytree. And towards the right, is that Tokyo Tower, Kazu? It must be, right?
Christmas tree decorated. No,
wow, I've never seen them like quote-unquote side by side. We're still here on Shibuya Sky, the observatory deck, and I know Kazu is quite tired. It's now about 6 p.m. but luckily there are sofas on the deck. Yep, and then you can enjoy the view. But it's really cold out here because it's open space. Lots of young people actually, maybe university or what, high school students. Love the views, right?
yeah.
Not so many places like this. Of course, we know Tokyo Skytree, Tokyo Tower, Prince Hotel and other hotels. For this open air concept, I believe this is the widest so far in Tokyo. Don't you think?
Would make sense because it's one of the newest buildings
In Tokyo, yeah. Yes, that's a helipad. No helicopter so far. I hope not because it's already just super duper windy and of course cold.